All right. So again, welcome. We're at session 2 of our Lift Plus program. This is a continuation again of our Lift program. And we are going to continue to do our warm up. We're going to do our 8 core exercises and our cool down. Today, we are going to be adding in a new exercise in addition to our 8 core exercises. So, really quick, I'm just going to demo what that looks like. So today we're adding on a body weight exercise. You can, of course, add weight to any of these if you feel like you are strong enough to do so. So what we talked about on Monday in our educational video, I shared that as you get more comfortable with each of these exercises, it is encouraged to add additional weight or resistance to make it a little bit harder so you can continue to build that muscle. All right. So I encourage y'all to do so if you have some. Today I'm going to use some dumbbells, which is an addition to Monday. I just used all body weight. So today is our wall sit. Is anybody familiar with a wall sit? No? Okay.
No.
And back in, if you, remember PE back in the day, we used to call these the phantom chair. No? Okay. Well, all I know is back in PE, okay, when they would have us do our, I say back in PE, to me it even feels like 1,000 years ago. So I'm going to say it again, back in PE, they would have us do physical fitness assessments. And part of that was how long we could hold our phantom chair. And so this one, if you hold it for a long time, and I got to show y'all over here, because you need a wall for this one. So today, for part of the exercise, we will be using a wall. So you might want to look around and find a good wall space to use at some point. But you literally bring your legs to a 90-degree angle, just like this, and you hold. You can place your hands here, you can place your hands here, but you don't want to use your arms to push up. You'll find the longer you hold this, your legs will start to get fatigued. So this is a fantastic body weight exercise. You can, of course, if these are easy for you, you can take this and you can put a weight on your legs for extra resistance, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to start off with our 8 core exercises today, and we're going to finish it off with our wall sit, all right? Sound good? Woo! Let's get excited. Yep. Okay, so does everybody have their water and their chair, their weights if they need it? All right, sounds good. So I am going to, I like to play just a little light background music if y'all don't mind.
I just saw. I have to lean against that wall. We have to do a wall sit. I have to do it in the wall.
Where's Beverly today?
I don't know. I didn't get any emails from anybody saying they were going to miss today, so I'm not sure.
Haley, when I was in school, girls weren't allowed to take PE.
Really?
I just want you to know that PE was not in my game plan.
Well, how about that? I did not know that.
Wow.
Well, you are allowed to take it today, ma'am. Okay, we're going to start off with our cardio warm-up pyramid. So if everybody will just follow along. As always, go at your own pace. We're going to start, let me move this out of the way a little bit more. We're going to start with a march. Okay. So get those knees up. Pump your arms. And we're going to go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and we're going to a wide step here.
Sister.
saying 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. We're going into a double step. So ready? Reach and pull. Good job, ladies. If at any point you need to stop or slow down, just listen to your body, okay? Let's do one more each way. And we're going into a hamstring curl right here. So you're kicking those legs, those feet up.
She'll be doing the exercise for an hour.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Good job. 3, 2, 1. Right into our V step. So remember, we're going up with one leg and up with one arm, and the other one follows. Up, up, 2, 3, 4. Y'all. Good. 7, 8. Give me 2 more on this side, and we're going to switch, starting with the other side. Ready? Other side goes up. Looking great. 5. 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Last one. Last part of our cardio pyramid is our high knee. So you can do it right here, or you can add the arms. So let's do 8, 7, 6, 5. Really pull that knee up. 3, 2. Last one on each side. All right, quick sip of water. We're doing that all over again in reverse.
I feel that in my hips.
All right, how's
Yeah,
everybody
I
feeling?
see
All
that.
right.
Okay, so you can see what I'm doing. Yeah, I would love this.
All right, let's continue that one
Okay.
with our high knees this time. Ready? High knees for 8, 7, 6. Really squeeze at the top. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Right into your V step. Up. Great job, y'all. 4, 5, 6, 7, 3 more. 3, 2. Last one. We're switching directions. Ready? Other side. 5, 6. 4 more. 4, 3. We're going into hamstring curls right here. Pull those hamstrings. 3, 4. Kicking those heels to the butt. Ready? 5 more. 4, 3, 2. Last one. Double step. Pull. Good job. Woo-hoo. 4 more each way. 3, 2. Last one. Single steps. Open those arms up right here. 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back to a march. Great job. Are we feeling warmed up? Yay. Okay, we're going to go straight into our squat, our chair squat. And just like what we did on Monday, we're going to go straight into utilizing supersets to increase our intensity. So right after we do a set of squats, we're going to go into a set of bicep curls, okay? All right, so have your weights nearby if you plan to use them. I'm a woman's man, no time to talk. Y'all didn't know y'all were getting singing today. All right, so we're gonna start seated. Everybody see me?
Yes.
Okay. All right, so feet are a little bit wider than about hip, shoulder width apart or so. And we're pushing through those heels. Squeeze as you come up and slowly down. We're going for 10. 2, squeeze. 3, up, squeeze, down. 4, good job, up and down. 5, push through your heels, slowly down, squeeze. 7, 8, 2 more, up, 9, last one, and slowly down. Good. So on those, again, remember, try to think about activating your core. Squeeze your glutes as you come up. And try not to rock at the bottom if you can, because again, we're trying to strengthen our muscles, so we really want to avoid using momentum. All right, we're going right into our bicep curls. So your dumbbells start facing forward, and we're going to turn them as you come up. Let's go for a set of 10. 1, slowly down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, squeeze those biceps. 8, 9, 1 more. Great job. A quick sip of water, everybody. All right. So we're gonna do 3 sets of everything today. We did 2 on Monday. So we're gonna go straight into our next set of squats and bicep curls. Do you have any questions or comments? Okay.
Good.
All right. So go back to our seated position. Feet about shoulder width apart. Core nice and tight. All right. All right. I love it. Grabbing the dumbbells. All right. Let's go. Up and lower. 1. Up. Lower. 2. Squeeze. 4, 3. I don't know how many we're on. 4. Up. Down for 5. Great job, y'all. Up. Down. 6. Up. Squeeze. Down. 7. Up. Keep that core tight. 8. Up. Slowly down for 9. One more. And 10. Great. Okay, we're going right into our bicep curls, everybody. For 10. You can do these seated or standing. All right, let's go. For 1. Slowly down. 2. 3. 4. Squeeze. 6. 7. 8. 9. Last one. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right, we are going to go into our last set. Grab you some water if you need it.
Haley, I have a question.
Yes, ma'am.
I asked Rhonda this and she wasn't sure. Does it matter what order you do these as long as you get all 8 in?
It doesn't. So something that I tried to share with my original lift class is just different ways of doing similar exercises, because as you get comfortable doing it one way, it's great to change it up.
Okay.
And doing different exercises back to back is a great way to keep your heart rate up, keep the muscles working without stopping as frequently. So what we're doing today, so if you remember on Monday, we kind of did back to back the same kind of muscle groups in a way, like similar.
And we did all the legs first and then we did the arms.
Right. And so what we're doing today is we're not stopping by doing supersets, but we're giving our legs a break and going to an upper body exercise. So,
Great.
you know, there's different ways of doing it as long as you are working all the major muscle groups. How you do it is really not as important.
Great. Thank you.
Yes,
That's a good
ma'am.
explanation.
All right, y'all. So, yeah, if you have any questions, please ask, because that's what this program is for. So let's go right into our last set of squats and bicep curls. So take a seat. Core stays tight. Feet shoulder width apart. Let's press up for 10. Ready? Up and down. 2. 3. Squeeze as you come up. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. And 10. Great job. Remember, keep it slow and controlled. Right into our bicep curls. Here we go. Ready for 10. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. Good job, ladies. 8. 9. Last one. Awesome. All right. All right, the next two exercises we are going to do back to back. Again, incorporating the lower body with the upper body. We're going to do our leg extensions with our shoulder press. So both of these are going to be seated. This focuses on our quadricep muscles, and then we've got our deltoids as well. All right, so we're going to start right leg. Remember, core nice and tight. We're going to do 10 on each leg. Ready? Up and lower. 2, 3, 4, 5. Squeeze at the top. 6, 7, 8, 9. One more. Squeeze. All right, so I like to put my hand on top of my quad to make sure that it's getting nice and tight, but it's activating. Okay, so we're gonna go with our left side. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Slowly down. 4. Slowly down. Up. 5, 6. Core tight. 7. Squeeze. 2 more. Last one. Great job. Grab those dumbbells. We're going straight into our shoulder press. Starting right here. We're going to press straight up. For 10. Slowly down. 9. Slow and controlled. 8. 7. 6. 5. Really think about those shoulders. 4. 3. 2. Last one. Control that weight. Great job. As always, in between sets, if you feel like you need water, drinking plenty of water is going to help to reduce the chance that you get cramps. It's going to help to reduce soreness as well. All right, so let's go into our right side. Ready? We're going to do our leg extensions again for set 2. So up for 1. Squeeze at the top. 2. 3. 4. 5. So if these are easy, you can definitely get some ankle weights to add some resistance. Give me 2 more on this leg. 2. Squeeze at the top. Last one. All right, y'all feel that in the quads? Yeah? Left side.
Yes.
Up and down. Up. Slowly down for 2. 3. 4. 5. Up. Down. 6. 7. 8. 2 more. Last one. and down. Grab the weights for our second set of shoulder press. All right, let's press up, slowly down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one. Awesome job, y'all. We've got one more set of each of those. I don't know if I'm sweating because I'm working or because I'm outside and it's hot. All right, we ready for our third set? Right side, let's go up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one. Right into our other side for 10. 10, 9. Core tight. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Squeeze at the top. 3, 2, and last one. All right, you're moving right along, right into our last set of shoulder presses. All right, for 10, here we go. Ready? Press up and lower. 2, 3, and lower. 4, 5, 6, are doing great. 7, 8, 9, last one. And lower. All right. So if at any point you need to do a quick stretch, kind of stretch out the shoulder muscles, grab your water. And we're going to go into our next set of exercises. So next we're going to do our standing leg curls. And let's see, what do we want to do? We'll do standing leg curls and seated rows. Okay? All right, so behind your chair. And again, I like to lean forward a little bit so that I'm in a straight line with my leg and I get that full rotation. Starting with your right leg, core stays nice and tight. Using your chair for balance, we're going to squeeze it up with our hamstring. Slowly lower. 2, 3, 4, 5. Squeeze at the top. 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one, remember to squeeze at the top. Good job. It's probably a good idea too to not completely lock out your opposite leg so that you get proper blood flow and all that. All right, so let's start with our other leg. Slight bend, squeeze, and lower. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Good job, y'all. How are we doing? 8, 9. Last one on this leg. All right, we're going into our seated rows. Weights are optional. Make sure you get the movement first. Okay, so we're going to lean forward at the hips, reach forward, pull straight back. 2, 3. You should feel this in your upper back, maybe a little bit in your triceps. Really squeeze as you come back. Give me 3 more. 3, 2, and 1. All right, good job. Grab yourself some water if you need it. We're going to do that all over again. We're over halfway done, ladies. Y'all are doing great. Try not to keep my plant this time. All right, right side. Core tight, squeeze it up. Squeeze right here and lower. 2, 3, 4, 5. Squeeze 6, 7, 8. 2 more. 9. Last one. Switch legs. Up for 10. Ready? Up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 more. Last one. All right, good job, y'all. Our second set of seated rows. Very carefully take a seat. Weights are optional. Lean forward, reach, and pull. For 1, reach, and pull. 2, 3. Squeeze that upper back. 4. Shoulder blades come together. 5, 6. Elbows go straight back. 7, 8, 9. 1 more. Awesome. All right, I've got 1 more set of each of those. And then we've only got 3 more exercises left. Moving right along. All right, let's do it. Last set. leg. Here we go, girls. Up and down. Tight. Right here is where you're squeezing. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one. Switch legs. Ready? Left side kick up, squeeze. 2, 3. Great job, y'all. Keep it up. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. One more. Squeeze that hamstring and lower. Great job. Last set of our seated rows. For 10. Ready? Lean forward, reach, and pull. 2, 3. Shoulder blades squeeze together. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one. Great job, y'all. Okay, let's see what we have left here. All right, we've got our side hip raises and our toe stands. And then we are going to end it off with our wall sits. Okay, so we're going to superset our side hip raises and our toe stands for now. All right, let me move this plant. I keep wanting to kick it. All right, starting with your left leg planted into the ground. And your right leg's gonna hover over the ground. Remember, we're not gonna lean, but we're gonna use our abductors to lift our leg. Let's see, do we need to wait on? Are we waiting on Katie? Katie, are you taking a break? Or are you getting something?
I'm using the banister because my chair is not sturdy enough.
Gotcha, okay. I didn't want
I'm there. I'm with you. I'm just using a sturdier solution.
Okay, perfect, perfect. All right, so again, left leg planted into the ground, right leg's gonna kind of hover, and we're gonna use that abductor to lift and lower. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Squeeze at the top, last one. Great job. Other side for our leg lifts, our hip raises. This time we're gonna plant that right leg into the ground. Oh God, I can't talk. Left leg hovers and lift for 1 and slowly down. 2, 3, core stays nice and tight. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one on this leg. Squeeze at the top and lower. All right, if you need your chair for your toe raises, you can use that. We're we're pushing through our toes, squeezing our calves at the top for 10. Ready? Up and lower. 2, 3, straight up. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. One more. All right. If anybody has ever dealt with like plantar fasciitis and things like that, those calf raises are wonderful for those, okay? All right, we're going into set 2. Starting with our right side for our hip raises. Right, leg left is left. Oh gosh, I have a hard time talking today. Left leg is planted, right leg hovers up and down. 2, 3, 4. Great job, y'all. 5. Slowly down. 6, 7, 8. Really squeeze at the top. 9. Last one. All right, other side. Ready? And lift. And lower. 2, 3. Lower. Really pause at the top. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one. All right, right into those calf extensions or toe raises, whichever you want to call them. Pushing straight up. If you want to try, really using your balance, you can try to take your hands off of the chair. That's up to you. Okay. Pushing straight up, squeezing at the top, and lower. 2, 3. Squeeze. Slowly down. 5, 6, 7. Squeeze those calves. 8, 9. One more. All right, quick water break. This is our last superset before we try our wall sits. Okay, so the more exercising you do and the more sweating you do, the more water your body needs to replenish. So make sure you are drinking plenty of water. All right, last side, or last superset. All right, ready? Right leg's gonna go up. Here we go. Squeeze at the top and lower. 2, 3, 4, 5, Almost done, y'all. 6, 7, 8, lower, up, 9. Last one, squeeze at the top and down. Other side. Okay, plant that right leg. Core stays tight. Lift and lower. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one. Squeeze and down. Right into our toe raises. All right, push straight up. Squeeze those calves at the top. Let's go. 1, 2, lower. 3, squeeze and lower. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one. Great job. Great job. Okay, y'all, we're gonna try out our new wall sit. So make sure you have a good sturdy wall to practice this on. If you need a chair nearby, just to make sure that you know, if you need something to hold on to, you know, make that decision, that best decision for yourself, okay? If not, what we're gonna do is we're gonna inch down the wall. Try to have a 90-degree angle. You're gonna hold it. All right, so I gotta hold. We're gonna be for 15 seconds. Right here. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Using your arms, I want you to walk back up the wall. Okay, so how did y'all do with that one? We're gonna do that a couple more times. Can y'all go for longer? Y'all wanna try 30 seconds? 20? Okay, let's do 20 seconds. All right, guys, get set. All right, go ahead and inch down that wall. 90 degrees, and let's go. And hold. Push your back up against the wall. All right, we've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Work your way back up. How is that? Did we do good? All right, can we do one more set of 20? One more set? All right, one more set of
We'll try it.
and then we're gonna stretch, okay?
Okay.
All right, work your way back down. Hold that 90 and hold. You got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Work your way back up, girls. Great job. Give yourself a big hand. Y'all did awesome. All right, we're going straight into our stretches. First stretch is going to stretch our hamstrings and our lower back, our calves. So really our whole back side. We're going to try to keep those legs as straight as we can and lean into your chair, pushing your hips back. And hold, take 3, 3 deep breaths in your nose and out your mouth. All right, very easily get up, turn around, take a seat. We're going to do our upper back stretch. All right, so intertwine those fingers. We're going to really stretch out that upper back, round it out. You're going to let your head just slightly lean forward. Take 3 deep breaths in your nose and out your mouth. Our chest and upper shoulder stretch here. We're going to intertwine our hands behind our back. Open up our chest. You might even slightly look upward. And stretch out that chest. 3 deep breaths in your nose, out your mouth. All right, and we're going to add just one extra stretch for today. And this is really going to stretch out throughout our necks because our necks can get tense throughout the day, right? So what we're going to do is we are going to take our right hand, and see how it might look like my left, but take your right hand and reach it straight down, and your head is going to lean the other way. And you're going to reach this hand down as far as you can while you stretch your head in the opposite direction. You should feel a stretch through your side of your neck. And hold. All right, release that stretch. And we're going to take our left hand, reach it down, head leans in the opposite direction, stretch. Really reach that left hand toward the ground and breathe. All right, release that stretch. Last but not least, give yourself a big hand. Woo! Great job today, y'all. Does anybody have any questions before we end for today?
Sorry, I'm always the one with questions.
That's okay.
We're doing the calf raises, the toe raises.
Yes.
So when you get to the top, hold it tight. But are you meant to hold your butt tight? I mean, of course you do it all, but butt tight or calves tight?
Yeah, really, if you even squeeze your whole body is going to be a good thing, but this particular muscle is for calf strength. So really, when you're strength training, mind muscle connection is really important. So if you think about the muscle you're trying to use, you're more likely going to really activate that muscle even better. And so that's why, as I'm doing these, even bicep curls, I'm like, think about that bicep. Really think about, is it squeezing? Because sometimes, we might have really strong triceps but weak biceps, and so we can overcompensate with different muscles. And so I just want to make sure you're really using the muscle that movement is intended for.
I can't, when I do the single leg raise, the hip raise side, I can't feel it. I can't activate my left side. I got my right side.
Right.
I think that'll come with practice, but if you have any tips, throw them in there.
I would just say continue to do them because, I remember when I first started doing that movement, and one side is naturally stronger than the other. And so even whether I was lifting my right leg or my left leg, I would always feel it in one side. And so it's just a matter of continuing to do it. And as you get to the top of that movement, really trying to focus on squeezing that outer leg of the leg that is working, or it's supposed to be working. So the more you do it, the more your muscles will become adjusted to that movement, if that makes sense.
Absolutely. And will you put this, send us the connection for this so we can do it between now and Monday with this record?
Absolutely. I'll be sending this recording out as soon as I can, once it's available, and hopefully it will be able to send right away, but expect that from me by the end of today.
I'm not going to do it again right away, hon.
Hey, you can do it as many times as you want to.
But I don't want to wait 5 days to do it.
Absolutely. That's wonderful. And, do expect some soreness. If you're sore, just try to stretch through that, do some walking, and make sure you drink plenty of water.
Got it. Thank you. Good
You're
job.
welcome. Thank you so much, y'all. Do you have any other questions?
Thank you.
All right. If not, y'all have a great day. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.